Good morning from Danang once again. So I'm kind of staying here at the moment because I do actually have friends living here and it's kind of just an easy place to stop for a while. But there are quite a few things to see, so I'm going to go out for another day of exploring today. I believe there are some interesting temples and maybe a museum that I haven't checked out yet, so going to try and check that out, try some different foods as well, and hopefully not get rained on. It's a little bit cloudy, hopefully that doesn't mean it's going to rain, but we never know with Vietnam. So yeah, let's get going and see what we can get up to. Okay, so I just arrived to this place. It's kind of near those marble mountains that we went to recently, and it seems to be like a load of more temples and a museum. So the building here is pretty incredible. I'll show you in just a moment. I'm not really sure what this place is. Like, what is this? Temple? Let's go have a look. So that's the building I was talking about. I don't know how you go in, but let's head over there and figure it out. I'm so confused. Like, where's the entrance? Maybe this is it? Yeah, that was not the entrance. Maybe around this side. It's very confusing. Wow, look at that dragon. There's another one on this side as well. I don't know, maybe it's not a museum. It's a really cool place though. Okay, well I couldn't see any museum, so I'm just gonna walk around the area. I think there's quite a few other little places around. Don't know if you can see that on the camera, but there's just like loads of little caves with statues inside. Yeah, this is interesting. It's like a little pagoda, mosaics on it. And then over there is just a big turtle. I don't know why. What the hell? Some seal heads. Yeah, it seems like quite a local area. I think it's like more of the stone carving type things going on. I'm not really sure where I'm going now. That is the Marble Mountains over there. Maybe I'll get a taxi and get some lunch. So I've actually found another museum. It's a marble sculpture museum, so of like carvings. So I'm gonna check it out. In the museum, I was given a little tour and some information about the history of stone carving in Danang. Historically, marble was extracted from the hills in this area and carved into statues, ornaments, furniture and more. But this was stopped in 1990 to avoid the destruction of the mountains. So yeah, this is pretty cool, like the detail on these is pretty insane. All carved by hand as well. Let me show you my favourite. It's a mice! Apparently it's a Vietnamese folktale, so I'll have to look that up. Anyway, let's go look at some of the bigger statues outside. Wow, there are so many fish. Little cherubs, lots of Buddhas. I love the colour of those. Here we've got an actual little Hindu temple with Ganesh in front. Amazing. It's nice to like be able to walk around without being worried about feeling pressured to buy something. So yeah, it's pretty cool to see. Wow. Heavy duty garden furniture. Okay, that's pretty interesting. It's time to go get something to eat anyway. If you watched my travels across the former Soviet Union last year, you'll understand why I wanted to check out this cafe. However, it wasn't actually very Soviet themed inside at all, and they only did pastries, so instead of lunch I got a coconut coffee and a salted egg croissant to try, which was very unusual. Okay, well that was kind of cool. Wasn't really expected to find something like that here. Anyway, I've just popped back to the hotel quickly because I've just got to pick up my power bank for my phone. And then we're going to head to some other historic place, like some sort of ruins or some sort of heritage site. So yeah, we'll head there and see what it's like. Okay, so I just arrived, but there's like nobody here. My grab rider was super helpful. He tried to like phone them for me, but there's no one here. So I guess we just walk around. This is like a former military citadel or something. There's a sign over here, let's have a look. Okay, so basically it's remnants of a fort from like the 19th century. and this is where they were like trying to defend against the French and Spanish coalition forces. There's still some cannons and stuff to see, a little bit overgrown. Maybe it's like closed down, that's why I don't buy a ticket. And yeah, it's just like full of bonsai trees and stuff. Kind of funny. Here's a statue of a guy whose name I will not be able to pronounce. Now apparently the fort had 30 cannons, which is a lot more than the Fort Cornwallis we went to in Penang. There's one there. Kind of decaying away now. And there's a helicopter over here. It's pretty interesting. This is an American helicopter from the Vietnam War. You can even see inside a little bit. Awesome. Actually too much to see, but kind of interesting that this is still here and you can see the walls and everything. And this gate is probably original. I guess this is some sort of memorial. And this is a museum, but I guess it's closed now. Or maybe moved to a different place. It's even got a moat. Just a short walk away from where we just were is the Danang Cathedral, also known as the Pink Church. This is a Catholic church built during the French colonial period in 1923. The original purpose was to serve the French Catholic community, but over the years many Vietnamese have converted as well. Okay, so it's the evening now. I'm gonna go out for some dinner. I think there's a place I want to check out. It's about a 15-minute walk away, so let's go and have a look. For dinner, I wanted to try something new, and I decided to try this dish called ban cot, which is essentially mini pancakes topped with shrimp and meat, served with salad and rice paper to wrap it all up, along with a spicy dipping sauce. So I totally forgot to film an outro for this video, as I'm just discovering as I'm editing it. But I know this was quite like a random day of mixed bits and bobs in Danang, but I hope you enjoyed seeing these places. It's definitely a cool city to live in for a while. But that's going to be it for this one, obviously. Thank you all for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.